we want to do Archana. Swamiji, without hesitation, he will come out and say, you are my Shishya, you have my Gotra. Bharadwaja Gotra is yours. That spontaneity with which he comes out, that shows how the paternal, the maternal, the parental affection he has for his Sishyas, students and the disciples all over. Vidya Ganaya Sampanne Brahmane Gabihastini Sunichaiva Swapake Cha Panditaka Samadarshana. That Samadarshana that he lives. Achinoti Shastrartham Acharya Stapagitapi Swayam Acharate Smate Tasmat Acharya Uchate. Such people are called Acharyas. He doesn't just preach. He establishes people of similar kind in those seats. And Swayam Acharate. He follows what he teaches. Most difficult. We can have a lot of gurus. I used to have a guru who taught me driving when I came to this country in the mid-80s. One of my friends, very good person. He taught me driving. And what did he say? Mani, do what I say, don't do what I do. He won't stop for a stop sign. If there's no police around, he's gone. We can have a lot of gurus. To be an acharya is you have to follow what you teach. And that is the role model to the Sishyas. They see you. They see you in and through. Several of us are so blessed that we lived at a time when he lived. We had that salvakya, that opportunity to be with him. And many of us had the opportunity to be close to him, Samipyam also. And when we have smaranam of him, when we think of him, we don't just think and melt, we sublime. We have Sayujyam also. That is what that Acharya communicated to us in the way he lived, in the way he orchestrated what he was doing. Madhumanishe, Madhujanishe, Madhubhakshyami, Madhubhakshyami. An integral person is one who thinks noble, who is bold enough to say what he thought, and who can do what he spoke. He is an integral person. And we call that person a total person. And we expect the Acharya to be like that, and he was one. The compassion knows no bounds. Every time Swamiji visits here, myself and my wife, we come and have darshan of Swamiji each time when he comes. Almost all the times we are coming. I don't have too much opportunity to come and participate in various programs in the Gurukulam because of my own preoccupations. But whenever we come, he would never let us go without Bhiksha with him. He would wait. He had his big surgery in Coimbatore. We went to see him. Our dear friend Aditya Ramanathan took us to see Swamiji. Even at that situation, he would wait. I felt so guilty. Same thing when we went to Manjakudi is true. He told me I should come to Manjakudi when he is there. That was a commandment. And I wanted to go there when he was there. And when I went that day also, as usual, we got delayed, new place, new driver, everything. He was waiting. And I know his medical requirements. That compassion, that affection, that feeling of relating to you, that feeling of making you feel that you are the closest to him. That doesn't come ordinarily. For people, many people, it's a sadhana. For him, it is natural because he was a jnani. For jnanis, it is natural. And that's what Swamiji was. Every moment of association with him was a great learning experience for me. I wish I had more such opportunities. But with all his accomplishments, actually in our tradition, normally people call Hindu religion as some religious practices or rituals and all that. Totally wrong. Our tradition includes two things essentially. Ishta Dharma and Purta Dharma. Ishta Dharma is also building all these temples, doing yajnas, Padashalas, Vedic education, doing yajnas, yagas. Purta Dharma is the one where you do lot of community, social based, dharmic activities. Aim for Seva is a program par excellent. No other program was visualized in that magnitude and dimension as Aim for Seva was visualized by Swamiji. All those, we see Swamiji through the eyes of all those bright children who come out of these underprivileged children, who come out of each of these schools. Swamiji will be remembered forever through their lives and the lives of people whom they are going to bring up in future. Most unusual. And that again explains what Dayananda name means. And that is the name he had. He lived not only according to the position of an acharya, according to his name also, according to everything. Every association of every individual here, any kid, adult, doesn't matter. They all related to him. That is unique. Normally generally, of course, with all humility, when we see people with saffron clothes and Swamijis and all, that is a little step back attitude on our side. We don't want to go too close because they are Swamijis. But he will feel everybody at home with him. That is unique. I will share only one more experience with you and then I'll close. I have close discussions with my Guru and Acharya, Jagat Guru Shankaracharya, Sri Sharada Pitham Sringeri, His Holiness Bharati Tirtha Swamiji. And whenever I go, because Sailasburg is close to Sringeri, we talk about various mutual programs, the way our priests interact, how we are helpful of each other. I always communicate to my Guru. And during one such meeting, Puja Swamiji had gone to Sringeri to have darshan of Swamiji and had just left a few days prior. And a talk about Swamiji came. Swamiji, with all his accomplishments, his knowledge, he is a teacher of Vedanta par excellence, Sanskrit teacher, and of so many other things. A musician also, he sings well. Person of such great accomplishment, having established so many Chatralayas throughout the country, Aim for Seva is a program unparalleled. Person of such great accomplishment and making so many people follow his path, he told the Jagat Guru, we are all like Udiri Pushpam, loose flowers. Look at that. Whereas you are the garment of wisdom, he is telling the Jagat Guru, we are all Udiri Pushpam. When you look at it, you see how humble you should be. Humility comes with knowledge. Vidya dadati vinayam. That is exemplified in every aspect of his living. He lived the way a true Brahmajnani should be. But Janaka was a great Jnani. He was a king too. A king has to come with all administration management, punishing the wicked perhaps sometimes. Of course, he made a pratigna, he won't fight a war because he has to, but once he has to do it also. But he has to still carry on the locomotion of day-to-day life. Even though he is a Brahmajnani, he knows. Swamiji was a great administrator, a manager. And the way he would think, all these people who are in administration should have that element of, that small element of, we call it that iram, that sympathy in the heart. Because that relates you as a human being. And he had that. People have shared their personal experiences with him on such occasions. I would immediately relate to where he comes from. In Viveka Chudamani, Adi Acharya wrote, Durlabam Trayamevetat, Devanugraha Yetukam, Manushyatvam, Mumukshutvam, Mahapurusha Samsrayaha. We are all very blessed to have that association with such a Mahatma. Manasyekam, Vachasyekam, Karmanyekam Mahatmana. Such a Mahatma lived among us. We are so fortunate. Let us count our fortunes and live the way he lived and cherish all our great feelings about such a great teacher, such a great person, such a role model, and a person who has left several generations of people to come to understand what a human being should be. Thank you so much.